Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mary Sloan, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Inspirational Influencer News, People Making a Difference. And this afternoon, my guest is Carrie George of CIBN Connect. And boy, is she someone who is making a difference. Try to keep up with her. I wish you well. Anyway, she has set up this amazing summit that is coming up that is called the Global Evolution of Business. And we are going to be able to join it next week, starting on April the 19th. And I'm sure she'll talk about how to get there and give you a link and everything else. But really, the global evolution of business, things are changing and things are changing fast, and we're all aware of it. So this is the time to really get up to date with some of the most amazing people. There will be 7 major networking organizations that have joined forces for this. And you can go and you can network with all these amazing people. And then you are also going to be able to learn about what lies ahead for business owners and entrepreneurs. And will you be ready? Show up and you will be. But it's not just a networking event. It's an event designed to prepare you for the next evolution of business. So with that, I'm going to turn the meeting over to Carrie and ask her to tell us all the exciting things that she has planned for us.
Well, I'm so excited to be here with you today, Mary. CIBN Connect is just one organization of the 7 that is involved. That's the one that I have founded over 12 years ago. And, we have literally built an empire based around networking. It's all people networking. And we have seen how networking really affects businesses and helps them to grow and helps them to prosper, even when economic times get hard. And of course, we've seen that in practice in this last couple of years, of course, with everything that has happened. Our business owners at CIBN Connect continue to thrive. So we wanted to, coming forward into this new time and what's going on, not everybody in the world was thriving. Okay, we're hearing all this out there. People are struggling, and there's a lot of, what do I do now? The world has changed, and I know it's changed, but I really don't know how much it's changed or what to do about it. So the Global Evolution of Business Summit is really all about that. It's what has changed in the world, what's really going on now, how can I capitalize off that in my business, whether my business is a stationary business that is like a mom and pop's, storefront business, whether my business is, maybe I have a coaching business, maybe I have an online business, maybe I have a business that is, maybe I'm a network marketer, or I'm in a recruitment-based business, I'm in insurance or real estate, whatever it is, there's a lot of similarities between all businesses, and that we all need sales. We all need to move our product or service forward, and we all need to, be reaching new clients all the time. It's just the methods that are changing, the methods. So at CIBN Connect, we've changed a lot over the years. And again, over this last couple of years, we morphed into something newer and exciting and took many of our members with us. And one of the things that I've always talked about is collaborating, that we should collaborate with others, that it's easier and better to be a collaborative person than it is to be a competitive one. And things work out better when we're collaborative. So I thought, well, you know what, Mary, I should drink my own Kool-Aid, and we should maybe get a bunch of other networking organizations to do a networking event together. And that's kind of how all this got started. A few of us got together.
Can I just interrupt? Because that's really amazing. I mean, first of all, it's really amazing. And I see it a lot in the networking events, that really there are people collaborating, even though in some respects, they're fierce competitors. But it doesn't stop them from collaborating, because they have good businesses and they can make the distinction between their business and another person's business, even while we're combined in networking. And, as someone who used to do Facebook ads and messenger chatbots, it's a great benefit to be able to go to a networking event and actually get in touch with exactly the right prospects and people that you know and that you can like and trust from the get-go. And you don't have to go through all the nonsense of Facebook ads and this changing and that changing, and now you're banned. And so I've definitely been down the other road, and I so appreciate what you guys are doing. And I'm so excited. I have already signed up.
That's fabulous. Yeah, well, Mary, I know that you're a new member of CIBN Connect, and you've been watching this in motion, right, with our members, that, we can sometimes have 6 insurance agents in the same room and they're not competing and they're all getting business, which is contrary to how we have been trained over the years, that there can only be one person per industry and we're going to keep everybody else out of this meeting because they would be a competition to each other, except, maybe we'll allow a mutual funds guy, and maybe we'll allow an investment guy, and then maybe we'll allow somebody who does the group benefits plan. They all sell the same product. I mean, get over yourself. Okay, the reality is we can collaborate. We just have to be encouraged to do it, and you know what, we can provide that kind of culture and that kind of environment. And that's what we've done and within our network. But we've also found other networks that are similar in thought and similar in culture. And so we've reached out and we brought these folks together. And for this Global Evolution of Business Summit, we have put together, we've got the Grand Connection. They're founded out of BC, Canada. And but their group is global. We've got the Ottawa Connect group is from Ottawa, Canada, but we've got Haley Gray, who's from Raleigh, North Carolina, and she has 76,000 female entrepreneurs in her group, and they're worldwide, they're everywhere. And we've got Explore ProTech, founded out of South Africa, amazing. We've got Evo Biz Devo, that's founded out of New Hampshire. And we've got another one that is the networking hub that is coming out of Ireland. I mean, this is the tip of the iceberg, and the world is our oyster. Why would we hold back, So these are the networks that have gotten together. That's just the networks. But we also have speakers. We've got speakers that are coming as well, and really top-notch speakers, people that are like, A-listers. A pile of them are on board here. We've got David Ricklin, we've got David T. Fagan, we've got Tom Matson, we've got Stu McLaren. Oh my God, so many cool. It's so awesome. So we're really excited about this. It's going to be a phenomenal event, and there's going to be a lot of people that are coming from everywhere. We're expecting between 1,000 and 1,500 people in the first couple of days of the 4-day summit. So you know what else I tell you? I don't know what you got going on. Cancel it. Come to this. You'll be so glad you did. If you own a business, if you're a professional, a business owner, an entrepreneur, a salesperson, a coach, a speaker, I don't know what you got going on, but I can tell you it is not as important as this. I'm telling you. I booked 28 appointments going to a 1-day event a couple of weeks ago, 28. And I made 6 sales within 2 days of that because of those 28 appointments. How many appointments could you book in 4 days of networking? I think we're going to have a competition. I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, that would be kind of fun. I mean, make it kind of a friendly competition. And then every day you could get people to announce how many appointments they got that day. I mean, wouldn't it be fun? And that's the great thing that I have found in these groups is that people come to them. They really want to do business, and most of them are really good at doing business, but they also want to support and care for other people. And really, I think we all want to have a little bit of fun. Business isn't all just dry, dull, boring, and dog eat dog all the time. It really can be people getting together to help and support one another. And I think that having seen your lineup and knowing some of the players, I'm just so excited to be there. But Do tell us a few more secrets.
I have lots of secrets actually that are going to be rolled out that week. So fun. I just did an interview with Tanya Dawn Rikla, who is from the Superpower Network. Yeah, the Superpower Network podcast, Queen of the Universe, really. I mean, amazing. And she's going to be one of the speakers, Arlene Warwick. Okay, Arlene, if you've ever thought of, man, I wish I could get big sponsors to sponsor my business or big sponsors to sponsor my nonprofit. Okay, she is the queen of getting big sponsors. Okay, she is going to be there. That is just phenomenal. Stu McLaren. I don't know if you know who Stu McLaren is, but if you've ever thought or dreamed that you could turn your business into a membership subscription-based business, this is the guy. This is the guy. He is the guy who's been doing this for years, and he's been training others to be successful in this. And you know what? His track record is unbelievable. I personally made $20,000 in about 15 days after taking his course. Okay. That is one of our speakers that we're going to be having. It's phenomenal. It's going to be so much networking, so much knowledge. Oh my God. There's a VIP upgrade. I'd recommend you get it. It's only $97 because I know it's 4 days straight. And as much as I tell everybody, cancel everything and be there, some of you are going to go, I can't. It's my son's birthday on Thursday. Okay, get the upgrade so that you get all of the recordings. And we're going to share with you as well, when you do the VIP upgrade, the chats. Now, you know why you want the chats?
Because that's how you connect with people. Oh yes, I save my chats all the time. That's one of the things.
Exactly.
Definitely.
See, I could go on a super long rant about Canadian anti-spam legislation and the spam legislations across North America and the world that are designed to destroy small business. Just don't even get me started. But I can't give you the list of everyone who signed up. I can't. It's against the law. If I give it to you, I don't know. I think armed guards will show up and throw me in prison or something. But or they'll fine me $1 billion. But here's what I can do. There's no law against this. I can share the chats. So if you take the VIP upgrade, we tell everybody put your contact information and stuff in the chats at every networking meeting, and we get everyone doing that, and you'll have access to that if you have, got the upgrade. And that's just a little piece. Then there's the gifts, the stuff. Each one of these people that is an expert in their area that is speaking, they have all brought a VIP upgrade. Okay. So if you take the upgrade, oh my God, you probably won't have to take another course for the rest of the year. There is so much stuff in the upgrade. Tom Masson's course on risk reversal, okay, where he shows you how to put together some kind of a guarantee so that you in your business will get more people to sign up for your big package or your big advertising thing. Okay, it's a $2,000 course. That's one of the VIP upgrades. Just one.
Wow. I know Tom, and I know that risk reversal. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Phenomenal. CIBN, our package includes social media boot camp, and it's the full 2-day version that runs May 10th and 11th, and recordings are available afterwards. It's a $900 deal, and that is our upgrade. And there's other ones, there's membership packages, and oh my gosh, it's just, the list is so long, I can't even get into it. It's so big.
So what time I was at when I registered, I couldn't figure out what time it started in the morning.
Well, that's because we just want you to come and see us all day long, every day for 4 days.
Starting at 6 a.m. or something?
No, it starts at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So it really depends where you are in the universe, right?
Oh my gosh, it does start at 6 a.m.
Yeah, okay, it might for you. I think that's 7 for you, actually. So it's 8 a.m. it starts, and it runs till about 5 p.m. each day for 4 days straight. There are several networking segments throughout the event, lots of breakout rooms. Some will be done locationally, because we always run into this question about, well, I can only do business with people who are in my city. Okay, you're wrong, by the way, so wrong. I'd love to tell you more about how to fix that problem, but we'll do that during the summit. but there are lots of people from your city who are going to be there. Okay. So we will do some locational breakout rooms as well. There'll be a lot of fun. And man, I can't wait to have that problem. It's going to be hard to orchestrate.
I'm going, okay, so who's going to organize this monster?
A lot of us. We got a whole team. It's going to be fun. Lots of networking, and everyone's going to make a lot of appointments.
I know that you've got, is it Steve Erickson?
Yeah.
With the Event Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty gosh darn good at helping to get these kind of events organized. So, and I gather he's going to talk. I saw him as one of the speakers.
He is. Actually, we love Event Raptor. That is one of the tools that we use to put on this large summit. And Steve is going to be one of the speakers. And of course, because our subject is all about what has changed and what's up and coming and what is the future looking like, summits is definitely part of that conversation. It is the new up and coming thing to be doing in a business, to bring people together, to grow an email list, to get the contacts that you need to get your business going. So there's no finer expert for that subject than Steve Erickson from Event Raptor, who has built the tool that every entrepreneur should have.
Yeah, it used to be so difficult. I mean, really, it was really difficult to put on a summit. And I think people, were hiring experts and spending a whole ton of money trying to get it done. And Steve's kind of a genius, I think, with all this tech stuff. At least he makes me as a genius compared to me. Not really hard, but anyway, so I'm excited to see his talk. And what's he giving away?
Oh gosh, I have to go. Oh, I know what it is. It's a bunch of templates and cool pieces of stuff that you need for running an event like a summit.
Cool. Yeah, I thought it would be something to do.
Yeah, it's like a $500-600 offering, I think. It's a pretty cool one. I have such a huge list now. Like there's 22 speakers and 7 organizations. Yeah. So I mean there's a lot of moving parts here, and I am just so jacked about getting entrepreneurs together like this and making a difference. Do you know what, Mary? In the last 10 years, 13 years since we've been doing networking, because this is not something we dreamed up because of the pandemic. I mean, this is what we do. I eat, sleep, and breathe networking, have done since 2012. So I have run over 6,000 networking meetings, and I have run over 2,000 mastermind brainstorming strategy sessions. So I have seen a lot. But one of the things that we have found over the years is that people who network don't go out of business. People who network become profitable. In fact, over the years, I've met people that it was their only source of marketing, and they built solid, beautiful, big, saleable businesses.
Well, I think the great thing about building your business on networking is that you actually build a business with people you can know, like, and trust, because they're just like you, which is why they're out at a networking event. And I mean, I know way back when, and I won't tell you when, because that would really definitely age me. But
right after we got off the ark, back then,
back in the day, before there was Zoom, can you imagine? Before there was Zoom, but everybody went to networking events because that was where you met people that you could know, like, and trust. And so I mean, maybe it was the neighborhood pub that had a networking event, because gosh knows it brought in people who would stick around afterwards and talk and buy beer and stuff. So there were a lot of networking events, and so it's not anything new under the sun, but boy, putting it virtually does a whole different.
It's given us an entirely new perspective. I mean, and it's one of the things that has changed. And actually, my talk that I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to get into the history of networking, where it has come from the last 2,000 years up till now. And I'm going to point out some marks along the road, some things that happened where the world changed along the way, and it impacted the way businesses networked with each other. So, I mean, I'm going to be getting into ancient history, like the guys walking down the Silk Road and what they were doing. And I'm going to be talking about, the invention of the business card and what a difference that made. And then I'm going to be talking about the internet and how that impacted everything right up to what happened when the pandemic hit. And the whole world changed again, radically right then. And the interesting thing was we were ready for it. We actually saw it coming. I can't say that I saw the pandemic coming, but I knew in 2013, I started to realize there was membership subscription-based businesses starting to happen everywhere. And by 2015, I started to research how would we take a business network and move the whole thing online. And in 2017, we put into place our video portal that we use to educate networkers. And that was all going into place in 2017. And in
Wow.
2019, we actually launched our first online groups on Zoom in May of 2019. And we had the data for these groups, knowing that they worked before everything, all the crap hit the fan on March 13th for us. We actually shut down our meetings, our live meetings 2 days before our government made the announcement. And we moved everybody within 24 hours to an online platform. And we had a 96% rate of moving them over. So just about everybody made the move instantly in our massive organization. We're talking about our company, our food bill in one city was $180,000 a year. That's how many, 500 meetings a year, face-to-face in one city. And we were going to expand in that year to 2 more cities. So this was what was happening. And then the world shifted. The world went online. Everything changed. And we just seamlessly flowed and got that group moving and shaking. And then what happened next? The next thing was, Mary, we met these 2 girls from North Carolina. One introduced me to the other, and then they started bringing their friends, and we suddenly had a group in Raleigh, North Carolina. And then we suddenly saw the eastern seaboard of the USA light up.
Wow.
And then it just went poof right across the country. And next thing you know, we got members coming in from Scotland and Amsterdam and Egypt. And it just keep going and going and going. Is that a phenomena? Was it just us? There were a lot of people this was happening to, and it's still happening, because the reality is, in everything that changes, there's like early adopters where the beginning of the wave starts. And that's what was going on there. That was the early adopters. So where are we now in this? We're not even at the top of the crest of the wave, okay? We are not even at the top of that. So I tell you what, we know exactly what the trajectory of this is. We know exactly what's coming for you and your business, and not just in networking, but in many of these other realms. And we're bringing together the experts to give you that inside information. And when, we didn't lose a single business owner to business failure in 9 years at CIBN. And
Wow.
it's not just because we know a lot and we're doing a lot of training. I think that helps. It's great. But that's not the reason. The reason is because of everybody else, all of you that are watching this today, all of the people that are coming out to network. When we work together and we work collaboratively, we're stronger, so much stronger. We miss mistakes. We don't hire idiots, right? Because you know what? We don't, because if you're actually working within a network, let's say you need a website done. If you're not in a network, where do you get that guy? You go the internet. You hire your sisters, cousins, brother, twice removed, to build you a website that might be pretty, but it doesn't bring you any business because you don't even know that it should. But if you're in the network, who do you hire to do your website? You hire somebody who's been around the network, who produces results. You know why? Because the guy that didn't produce results quit. He didn't like it there. There was too much accountability. So only the ones that are left behind, they're the ones that actually do stuff right and get stuff done. And when you hang around a group like that, where all these people are doers and they have results, which they would have to have, because it's really uncomfortable to come to the meeting week after week after week. You know, if you just can't get anything done and you're not delivering for your clients, what happens? Everybody would be calling you on that stuff, right? So only the best providers do this. So it's amazing when you're networking. These are some of the benefits, and this is the kind of people that we're bringing it together with at the Global Summit.
So before we continue to chat, fun as it is, time passes and both of us are busy people. I do want you to be able to give these people a way to go and sign up for that summit.
Sure. Let me give you a couple of resources. First of all, I just want to mention before I say that we have a YouTube channel called CIBN TV, and there is a whole series there on the playlist right now with all of our speakers that have done some awesome interviews. And you can definitely go to CIBN TV and watch the interviews. And I would ask you, please subscribe and ring the bell so you see the next one that's coming out.
Is that is that CIBN.tv or is it CIBNTV.com?
Neither. You just go to YouTube and you put it right into the search window, CIBN TV. So CIBN stands for Connected International Business Network. So CIBN space TV. Up will come. You'll see the little globe in like a conversation. That's our logo. So join the group on YouTube. Subscribe so you see what's going on. There's lots of free help there for you and your business too, by the way. If you hit the playlist, you're going to see stuff like how to do your social media and how to network better and all kinds of stuff like that. So you're going to love that. But to go to this meeting, this event, links are underneath a lot of those videos, but you could actually go to thecibn.com/events, and it's on the event page.
That's the CIBN.com.
thecibn.com.
Okay, so that with and then CIBN.com.
And there's an event page there. Just go there and click, and it will say join the summit. And come on in and put your phone number. I don't think it asks for phone number. I think it asks just for an email address. And just come on in and start meeting people. This is going to be fabulous. You're going to want to be there.
7 a.m. Here I come.
I want to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm not a morning person either, Mary.
I'm a morning person. It's just a very hectic morning.
I'm going to be injecting my coffee intravenously that day.
I guess so.
That's the logo you're looking for on YouTube.
And there's the CIBN.com/events. Oh, the CIBN.com/events. All right. Well, thank you, Carrie. Really a fun interview. And I think people got a ton of value out of it. And I, of course, will be there. And I hope lots of our listeners will be there. Thank you so much.
I'm going to cancel my plans and be there.